Boom, it's your boy. Am I live? I think I'm live. Let me just make sure everything's all upright and going well. Yes. My channel. Just make sure that that live button has been pressed. I don't know if you can hear me. I don't know if this is working properly. I just came straight from Twitch, so hopefully. Yep, it appears to be all in order. Welcome to the stream, everybody. William Nicholson. How's it going, my friend? Wait for some people to join. Jeff. My name is Jeff. How's it going? Just gonna wait for some more people. Go to my live dashboard. There we go. Welcome to the stream, everyone. Mando Productions, Lone 654, Crixis07, Andy Ortiz, Victoras Draginas. I don't know if I'm pronouncing your names right. Lortoro R44 Sum Andrew Scott, Mr. Derp. Joseph Jardine, welcome to the stream. Thank you very much, Dr. Madman. I'm doing very well. Today I'm running a bit late, to be honest, so I've decided to live stream myself whilst I make this map. So this is for one of the next episodes of Army Men of War. We're going to be filling these foxholes right here. Look, I've managed to create some defences. And the mission is going to be, there's going to be some Lego forces trying to reinforce the reds, and the greens are going to set up defensive positions, and I want you guys to help me create some defensive positions. So I've already placed some foxholes, but I want to make this super strong, so maybe we could have some bunkers and other things like that. So welcome to the stream, everyone. I was trying to stream on Twitch, but for some reason, I don't know, there's just no point where I can just stream on YouTube, I guess. So more people, you see, on YouTube. I was watching that Pearl Harbor video by you. I don't know if it's Pearl Harbor, I don't know. Well, I wouldn't say it's exactly like Pearl Harbor, but yes, that's what it was based on. Plastic Pearl Harbor. Good. That was actually a really good battle. I really enjoyed that. And it got really good views as well, like over 100,000 views that video got. Welcome everybody. Have I missed anybody? Am I giving everybody the right shout-outs? Nathan Red 2, welcome to the stream. Alex Erickson, Killer Clone, what's up everybody? Welcome to the stream. I hope there'll be trenches and pillboxes. Well, yeah, that's what we're going to create, you see. We've got our toy army men right here, look, our greens. These are going to be the guys defending. There's going to be a lot more as well. We're not going to be doing the battle in the stream, unfortunately. I might do a couple of test rounds, just to test to see if the positions work, but overall the battle will be a video, it'll be a proper episode of Army Men of War. So then I've got two preps then, nearly 2 episodes prepped, you say. I want to do them back to back, so I'm trying to get all my work done, get them all pre-prepped, and then I can start uploading more frequently then, rather than doing them on the day and having to struggle my way through. Yeah, everybody liked the video. It gets it seen by the algorithm, so YouTube tends to promote it with the more likes and comments that we get, so thank you to everyone that's liking the video. How do you make trenches? Well, there's a load of different ways you can make trenches. If we go into the main mode right here, so you can actually make trenches by going into cut entity, if I can find it, that is. So you want to go landscape, cut entity, and you've got all these beauties right here, look, and these things right here, you can just place them down and move them around, and these will appear in the ground. You can see that the ground's over there, but if you press start then finish, then these will be locked to the ground, and there would be no ground in between the trench, because what it does, the game just cuts it out like a real trench. But I don't really like to use these, to be honest. I like to make my own trenches using the elevation tool, and then I like to just put sandbags around the edges and bits of card or whatever. How do you download the mod? Well, there was a mod version on my website, but I had to take it down sadly, so I'm going to have to re-upload it for you all. But I'm pretty sure there's like copies on Steam and things like that anyway. So there's a ton of Army Men mods out there at the minute. This is more just the a mix and match. It's a bit messy, this mod, to be honest. We've got loads in here, but it's just my tool that I use to create these videos, really. It's not really a completed mod yet. Mind you, it's got a lot in it. I mean, I used Red Rising as the basis, and then it's got all bits and bobs of other mods in it as well, and just all combined into one, and I've spent hours, days in fact, converting them all into the right appropriate colours. But thank you very much, Kofi Akar. I don't know if I said your name right. Imperial Wish, how am I doing today? I'm doing okay. I'm doing alright. I'm a bit late. I'm a bit behind on getting this video out, so I thought, why not live stream? Instead of just not uploading, I could just live stream. I did try going live on Twitch, but I think I only had one viewer on Twitch, and I didn't know how to really promote my username, really, because it's not Mighty Mapper 123 on Twitch, it's Mighty Mapper Sam, you see, because for some reason it wouldn't let me have Mighty Mapper 123, so it sucks, but never mind. Hold up, Mighty Mapper, you should make it a trench fortress like bunker and machine guns. So a bit like the Maginot Line we could do. So if we go into here, look, we're going to sandbag. We can go for, well, I think I've just went into the wrong one really. So we want to go construction, then you want to go to fortification if we can find it. It's in here somewhere. Anybody see fortification? You know what, I can't even find it. We're just going to take the shortcut. Just type sandbag. Take you right there, look. And in here we've got all different kinds of bunkers, but remember this is an ambush, so they would tend to just quickly create these positions. And they wouldn't really wood them out or anything, they wouldn't have time, so it would just be digging a few holes, maybe placing a bit of barbed wire as well, so we're definitely going to have some barbed wire. And yeah, we're just going to make a map and make it look pretty. Oh, they're quite good. I mean, would they have the time for these though? Do you know, I think they would. I think screw it, I think we'll give them a couple of these. Maybe they've already dug out a few positions here, maybe. But I really want to use these. I'm going to make an excuse of just to use these. So what I would do is to make a trench usually. I would go into polygons, I would make it level 5, and then I would just go over it. So if I press Alt and W, you can see all the polygons, look. And when I press, you can see that the standard polygon is that big. And we want to make it so we can add more detail in the elevation. So we want to add, go up to number 5, and then we want to just fill it all out. And then with this terrain now, we can actually make it a little bit more detailed. So if we shrink this down, using the terrain tool, look, we can make a bit of a trench. I've added water on this, so it's because it's flooded out, you see. But it's pretty cool. I think it gives it a nice effect, especially because they're little toy army men, aren't they? So, but we're gonna have a bit of a trench here then with a little bit of a bunker, and we're just gonna go for some standard sandbags up in here. Oh, we'll have some of those ones. Then we want the straight ones. Oh, where's that gone? I don't think I placed it. There we go. I will read the comments again in a minute. I need to get 2 monitors. If I get 2 monitors, then I'll be able to do things simultaneously. Then I'll be able to read your comments whilst I'm doing the mapping. But no, at this precise moment, I have to Alt-Tab to do my videos. So it's kind of annoying, but still, I need to read your comments, don't I? Let's have a read the comments. What am I doing? Can you hear me? One sec. Let me just make sure my voice is. Yep, there we go. Yep, you can. My voice is working. It would have been very embarrassing, wouldn't it, if I just did all that and my voice actually wasn't on. But never mind. Can you publish your mod? My mod is published. It's on my Patreon. It's on my website. Like I say, I had to take my website down due to personal reasons, but I will be putting it back up at some point. I need to update it as well because there's a few things that I've added since. So yeah, it's on my Patreon at the moment. It's part of the Mighty Toy Box. So if you want to get your hands on that, you do it through Patreon. It's only because then I can monitor who's got it, you see, and then it doesn't get like stolen by other YouTubers, and you know how it is. This is more of a tool. It's not really a mod. It's more of a tool, you see, so I can make these videos. There we go. There's a nice little trench there. If we press Alt and W, look, we can get rid of that. Then we can just de-elevate this. Look, shrink it down. We've got a nice little trench. I'll tell you what. We're just going to make this a little bit lower. The ocean base level at the minute is -3. We want to go to the water attitude and we want to make it maybe -8, I think, something like that. That should do the job. Then we just want to deactivate and then reactivate the water. This makes it a little less deep, more puddle-like then, doesn't it? So there we go. Just test that out, make sure they can see over the top. You've got some orders. There we go. Yeah, that looks really cool. It looks like it works really well. If anything, I probably need to elevate it a little bit lower just so they can poke their rifles just over the top, because at the minute they're quite vulnerable. Look, you can see the majority of their body. So trenches are used for cover, not so they're in the open. So, Mighty, what happened to the Great Plastic War? Was it a mini-series that combined, or did it just turn into dust? It's still a thing, really. I mean, it's just laying dormant like a lot of other things that we do on this channel, but I already explained that in the last stream, and that's because I was working with a buddy of mine called Nyrock on that mod, and since then the team's been disbanded, so it's just me working on it now, and with me I tend to just focus on the main series, it was my team that was focusing on the Great Plastic War mod. Despite, I did make all the videos though, I did make all the videos and all the maps, and well, not all the maps, but some of them, and Narok was a big help in that. So maybe I could approach Narok in the future and we can bring it back. So, do I do shoutouts? I do, Miller Shepherd. Shout out to Miller Shepherd. Zinedine, am I saying that right? I can't even speak. Hey Mighty Mapper, I'm playing with Men of War. Oh nice dude. Hopefully you can watch this and learn some stuff. So if you want to learn how to make your own maps, do keep tuned. Like I say, I can't speak, I don't know why I just said it like that. Keep tuned, but yeah. So what I want to do is then, I think I want to make this a full trench line at the front. So we're going to cut this grass out right there, and then we're going to just carve this bit of floor out right here, look. And we're going to join it onto this foxhole right here. So then we've got a bit of a cool little foxhole trench. Copy that. Take this. Usually trenches are zigzag, but this isn't a proper World War I style trench. It's literally just a defence which they've dug out, and then they've connected the two foxholes then. But I don't even have to add like a back on it really. And with that, actually, I'll tell you what, we'll curl it off. It'll look pretty cool with the curve. But yeah, what else we can do is we can add like mines and stuff in front. So we're going to have a couple of hundred greens, and then we're going to have a ton of Legos just coming in the map. They're going to be bringing tanks, they're going to be bringing all kinds of heavy artillery and stuff, so it's going to be pretty cool. So read the comments. Got like artillery and tanks in the foxhole. Yeah, we could do. We could have like a little square one. I tell you what, actually, we'll make like a little artillery based one. So we want it further back. So which direction do we want them to face? We want them facing that way. I've been facing them the wrong way, but yeah, we're going to face the greens that way, and we're going to have the Legos coming from that direction. Get a message on my phone. And yeah, so we want some trenches at the back here, I think, don't we? So if we make a big foxhole right here, we just polygon it off, like I say. Control W, well, Alt and W, and we just polygon it off at level 5, look, and we can add more detail then. And I'm just going to turn this into a bit of a pondy area. Level it up a little bit. There we go. And then we're going to get rid of this grass. We're going to paint down some terrain right there. And now we're just going to get some of this, these sandbags. Copy and paste. Try and find that edge if we can. There we go. If you don't want the sandbags to sink in the ground as well, do turn the constraint to none. And then it's just a quick copy and paste them rather than having to level them out every time. But if you guys want to see more tutorials anyway, I can do more of these. Quite relaxing, to be honest. Quite chilled. This is going to be an artillery post for the greens. Roll that round a little bit, just to make it look a little bit more circular. And then what we're going to do is there then, we're going to bring the terrain up just around the edge of the sandbags. Like that, look. Give it a sort of trench feel to it, like they've dug it out and that's all the mud that they've dug. Because remember, this would be small as well, so this place would be no bigger than a, I don't know, a patch of grass maybe. Like these are plastic soldier size, so this would be real grass. So you can imagine a shoe would probably be. So let's say if we was going to make a footprint, so a footprint would probably be like that. That's probably a footprint right there. I'll tell you what, can we actually make a footprint? That'd be pretty cool. An old Godzilla print or something. How would we do this? That's pretty much it really, isn't it? We'll thin it off a little bit over here. Bring it in. Oh, it's more like a acorn if anything. I don't know. But there we go, we've got a little footprint. Maybe they could use that for something. Bring the ground up a little bit inside. A bit uneven. There we go. Yeah, that would be about the size of a shoe compared to these soldiers. So we've got an artillery position at the back right here. Let's have a read the comments. Dylan Landgrebe. Add an anti-tank ditch. If there are tanks, it means that they can target them, or AT soldiers can't hit them better. Plus it stops the single tank charge. Well, it's going to be an ambush, so we can add all kinds of positions. We could maybe add some of those punji traps as well, so maybe over here we could just dig out big holes or something, and we could make it so they can fall down and get stuck, and really try and stop the enemy forces from getting through this area. Because in the main story, in the main lore, it's going to be these guys are going to be holding off against the grey Legos from Lego Mahal Beach, if you remember that video, and then they're going to be well, if they hold them off against the Legos, the Greens are also going to be attacking Red Hill, which was the map that we made in the last video. So these two videos kind of combine and make one video. Welcome to the stream if you're new. How many people? We've got 46 people watching. Welcome to the stream. We're making a defense mission right here. Well, a defense map, should I say. Welcome to the rice fields. Yep, that's true. This is kind of like Vietnam. It does look a little bit like it, doesn't it, with all the swamps. We're just missing all the palm trees and all those kind of trees. But because this is Army Men, I'll tell you what, is there anything we can replace it with? It'd be pretty cool. I think we've got some like little toy trees we could put down, just for some laughs. So if we go to Army Men of War Entity, then we go to Army Men of War Props, Toys. I'm pretty sure they're in here somewhere. Don't want any of those. Cardboard. We have a cardboard wall. I think I'll save that actually, because that could be quite useful. Some batteries. We need some batteries, man. Gonna raise those up a little bit. Duracell. Do you guys get Duracell over in the USA? Oh, you do, don't you? I'm pretty sure these things are global. But maybe we could have like a machine gun there or something, which is hooked up to a battery, making it semi-automatic or automatic. I don't know. So read the comments. It looks like England and France with increased rain. Well, I don't know. Then again, it could be like in the countryside in like the swampy areas of England, I guess. A bit like, have you ever watched what was it called? Oh, what was it called? It's not Vikings, it's the other one. The Last Kingdom, that's it. It looks a little bit like that area. If you've watched that series, it's really cool. But it does look very old, doesn't it? But just to add to the theme, I think let's add some toys. I think if we go for... Let's have a look through these two toys, man. It's literally like playing with toy soldiers right here. A football! So we'll just make that bigger. We'll just have a football just lying there, because technically this would be in the middle of a park area, so why not have a football? That'd be pretty cool. So we'll have that right there. And that just adds to the effect. Look, it makes it look really like it's toy soldiers, doesn't it? Some Jenga blocks, we'll have some of those to throw in the defences. Loot Crate. I actually got sponsored by Loot Crate once. Let's go for maybe some pencils. Would you say that's about the right size of a pencil compared to a soldier? Maybe like that. Maybe I could like poke some of these in the ground just to stop enemies like that. That looks pretty cool. They probably would have different colours, but it's like they found a packet of pencils from what the humans left behind. And now we need some more sandbags. I love these sandbags here, like the thick boys, look. Just pile them over this edge bit. Realistically, I think the best colour for the toy army men actually, for the sandbags, would be these. Let's see if I can change it. So if we go to sack, we go to that one. What do you guys think? Do you think this is a better colour for toy army men? Because I remember having these. It was more that colour when I was playing with soldiers as a kid. Are we allowed to suggest music? Unfortunately, I've had to make a playlist, which is copyright free, so I have to abide by the copyright laws of YouTube, otherwise I risk my channel getting striked. So nearly hit 50k, Sam Driver. Yep, we're like 400 subscribers away, which is kind of crazy. It's been a long time coming. How do you download Army Men? I'm pretty sure there's a ton of these kind of mods on Steam. If you want this version, this tool that I use though, you can get it on Patreon. Link to my Patreon is on my About tab, I believe, if you want to go and check that out. It helps me keep this channel going. A huge shout out to all my Patreons, and also huge shout out to the people that donated last time. TheGamingMexican with $3, RepublicStuds with $2, and Brandon with the $50 donation last time. So big thank you to you dudes as well. I didn't get to give you guys much of a shout out last time, so shout out to you dudes. Hey Mighty, are you planning to take your Army Men of War to Gates of Hell editor? Yes, I definitely am. Definitely am. Who's spamming? Did you? Did you? Okay, you can get away with those 2 spams, but any more, then I'm gonna have to put a what was it called? Those relaxed timer things. God, I'm such a noob with streaming, man. Welcome to the stream. We've got 45 people watching, so that's crazy. That's good for me. Hey man, can you make the trenches longer? Well, I don't know. I think if they go any longer, I think they're just going to be too visible. And not only that, there's a reason. Do you know why they make them zigzag? It's because if somebody jumps in the trench or gets there and then just shoots down the trench, it's going to kill everyone in one go. So I think we're just going to split them off into like mini trenches. So what we could do actually here is let's just get these guys out of the trench. And then what we're going to do is we're going to copy and paste this one actually. And then copy and paste that. And then we'll dig it out and we'll just rotate it around and stuff. If we take that there, and then we paste it there. We've got the grass as well, but this could be cool. I'm going to take those there. We're going to swap them around to that side. Quick and easy. And then we're going to move that grass and that them pencils there to there. And now we just need to dig it out, don't we? So we go to polygons, and then we're going to go to Control W, well Alt and W, keep Control W. And we're just going to put all those there. Paint it on. But this is basic level mapping right here. Like I say, I don't like to use the in-game trenches. I mean, they're pretty cool if you just want to rush something out, but if you do have the time, it's really cool just to sit there and make your own trenches, because you can make them twice as detailed and just customize them to fit your map. Make them as deep as you like. Look, oh, not that deep. Oh god. Deep. That there. I'm going to shrink that down there. Move that there. I suppose we could always just copy and paste that sandbag there as well, to level it out a little bit, so we could have some areas where they can look over the top and other areas where they can actually take full cover. But that's kind of like a full trench then if you think about it. So we're going to copy and paste that, just bring it down, lower it to there, and boom goes the dynamite. And we need to lower that. We'll turn that to constrain none and just take out this floor bit. Oh, they're all going to be swimming in there. Never mind though, it should work. And there we go, we've got like another trench in just a couple of seconds or so. I made the trench longer for you. There we go. Let's read the comments. I hate when we used a Lego. What kind of Lego? I've been good, thank you Jaden Madden. I think more factions should have the Army Men of War variant of the AK-47 simply because they are cheap in the real world. That's the way we depicted it in Army Men of War was the Greys, wasn't it? The Greys created the Grey K-47 and it kind of just spammed out from there. They sold it to everybody and yeah. Northern Ireland lad, I'm very good, thank you. Thank you for tuning in. How do you become a YouTuber? Well, all you got to do is be yourself. That's something I learned the hard way, I guess. And upload consistently. Upload on a daily basis and just try and, I don't know, just be yourself, I guess, and just share with the world what you want to do. And eventually, you will gain a following. If you have, like, I don't know, good content, I guess. I mean, my content's not the best, I would say. But it's somewhat niche entertaining, is the way I put it. So for some people it's really cool, but I think for mainstream media I don't think this is the kind of content that the average person wants to watch. But I think it's really creative. You know, if you're into art and design, this is like definitely something you want to get into. And if you like got a cross between that and history or that and gaming, definitely something you want to get into. Which rank do you need to get the mod? How do you mean by which rank? You mean on Patreon? It's I believe it's the $10 or $20 one, I think. Hey Mighty Mapper, a trick I learned is if you press Ctrl Z, you delete the soldier but put the weapon. Oh yeah, but sometimes if I do that, if you ever notice if you do that, sometimes it will crash. I don't do it that way anymore. Hey Mighty, people are spamming messages, do reply man. Where's the spam? If I do miss your message, just to keep saying it to me or drop a super chat or whatever and I'll definitely see it then, but I've got to keep dropping in and out of game. So then I can, well, get some stuff done really, because I think 90% of my streams, I tend to just read the chat and then I don't get anything done during the stream. Well, channel has plenty of history on it. Just started with medieval last year. Oh, is that what you did on your channel, Stephen? That's cool. Wouldn't a football be way bigger? Well, it depends on the football, really. I mean, when I was in school, when I was a kid, we wasn't allowed big footballs because they were classed as dangerous and could break windows. So we had these little squishy balls, so I think maybe that's just a little toy football, not like a big football. But also that's the biggest I can make it at the minute, look. I don't think we can make it any bigger. We can make it smaller, just not bigger. That's just going to have to do for now. We're going to take some of these Jenga blocks, though. How big would a Jenga block be compared to a soldier? Be like that, wouldn't it? Maybe a bit smaller. About that, probably. And with these Jenga blocks, maybe we could use these to hold the pencils in place. Get quite creative with it, look. Maybe just like lean them on them. Oh, that's going to block the machine guns. Put that there. And move these out of the way. That looks pretty cool, that does, doesn't it? Looks sweet. Reminds me of, what? Oh, Breckalt Manor. Remember that from one of the Call of Duty games? Oh, what's that? I've got to approve a... Use small balls. Use small school balls are nothing compared to my very, very hard balls at school. Okay, you probably just got me demonetized for reading that out. Thank you. Hey, what's up, Mighty? I haven't watched in a long time, but I love your content. Thank you very much, Dark Hero Gaming. Mighty Mapple, what do you do for a living? Well, at the minute, I'm actually between jobs at this precise moment, but I'm an advertiser, so I run, well, first of all, I'm a YouTuber, that's one of my jobs. Another job I have is I'm an advertiser, so I work with clients on a personal level, advertising their businesses, helping them build up their brands. What else do I do? I am also in between applications at the moment of trying to get a really, really good job and study towards my degree, so that's why I've not been here the past few weeks. I've been trying to build up my portfolio because I've got a lot of coursework coming up, I hope, and I've also got an interview on the 3rd, so I've got a lot to do. And it was a very exclusive interview, only so many people was going to get it, because it's not like a job like the average job of just earning some cash. This is a potential career I could be going for, and it's in advertising and marketing, so I've been really working hard to try and get that lately. Just a bit of security, you know, but I do love YouTube. I mean, my dream is to be a full-time. It's just really hard when you're doing this kind of content all the time, so I need to start playing some more mainstream games, I think, for that. Who knows? We don't know, yeah. Ethan George, welcome to the stream. Sarab P02342, thank you. Thank you for coming to the stream. What if you had green air support? That bombs the whole map at the end. We could do. There's a ton of stuff I want to add to these maps, actually. I do want to start using more of the air support in these games. They're just really hard to script, so I tend not to use them all the time. Can we make a history-like movie? I'll tell you what, do you know what? I've been thinking, what if we recreated history battles with Toy Army Men? I think that would be pretty cool. We've already done Saving Plastic Ryan. What could we do next? Tell me in the comments. I would really like to recreate some historical scenarios. I'll tell you what, it's so much better than making maps when I'm live streaming. I get a lot more done, actually. I mean, I used to not get much done, but I feel like now we're just getting so much done. Hopefully, I'll be able to get an episode of Army Men of War out tonight and tomorrow, I hope. I'm really trying my best not to really burp at the minute. Drinking one of these. Anybody had one of these? Look there. The Rains. This video was not sponsored by Rain. I wish it was though. God. These things are delicious, man. I'm addicted to them. Can you put a barracks? Maybe we could have like a trench barracks or something. Maybe like a little square and put like a tent covering over it. So if you want to see that, look, what you can do is you can type in netting. And these things look really cool. Oh, without the caps lock on. Right, so netting. And then we want to go for these. Look at these. We can maybe put that over this. And I think these were used, weren't they? Just to stop aeroplanes from flying over and seeing their defences. But maybe we could put that here, actually. Maybe this could be like a little... Oh, this place could be like where we could take all the people that are injured and stuff. I need to take some of the water out, obviously. But yeah, that'll look really cool. And that can be like where the officers can sit and maybe look over their troops and stuff, so let's just raise that up a little bit. In this mission I was going to make it so it had been raining, so that way there's giant puddles everywhere, it's just really sludgy. And yeah, bunkers. I've not seen that drink. You've never seen a rain? That's crazy, dude. I mean, rains are everywhere over here at the minute. Quite expensive though. They're like nearly £2, I believe. It's worth it, in my opinion. Quite addictive, to be honest. I mean, you shouldn't really get hooked on energy drinks. I recommend if you need caffeine boost, just have a coffee. But, unfortunately for me, I don't like coffee. I wish that I did like coffee because it would save me a lot of money. But I don't like coffee. There we go. We'll put that there. Oh, I don't know. Do you think we should have? I'll tell you what. One of these can have one as well. That can maybe be like a little radio post, or maybe we could have like a little 88mm in there or something. Just something to take out tanks. Because we're gonna have Lego tanks coming against these guys. And I took all the Lego stuff. The stuff that I use for Lego is from the Wodgy mod. I think it works really well. You can actually get that on the Steam Workshop. So, huge shout out to the Wodgy mod. Really weird name. But there. How's the audio anyway? Is the audio coming through okay? So I'll read the comments. Oh, see you later, Stephen McKee. Thank you for tuning in. You're going to watch Looney Tunes. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, I'm hoping that I can get a video out tonight and then another one out tomorrow for you guys. And maybe some Arma 3 as well. I'm missing a bit of Arma 3. The reason I've not been uploading any Arma 3 lately is because, I don't know if you noticed in the last video that I did for Arma 3, but I had to make a lot of cuts on it because for some reason when I kept dropping into the characters, it used to take forever to load in and out of them. And it was because of the mods, I think, and because of how many troops I had on the screen. And it really, really broke my game, so it stopped me from making any more videos on that because it just took so long to edit them. I messaged you on Twitch. I want to help you on Twitch. I will read the Twitch messages later, but thank you for the message. The music is epic, and so are the maps that you make. Oh, let's give it a listen. Let's have a little listen to the music. Oh yeah, I can hear the music now. That's cool. That's cool. I made like a little playlist. If you do know any cool like copyright-free music things where we can just add to the playlist, then I can start taking requests. So if you want any certain music in my live streams that's copyright-free, just send it through to me on Discord. How do I turn something in the editor? Well, it's very simple, really. You click it, you hold C, and then you just move the cursor. As simple as that. Or if you hold X, A, should I say, it raises it up and down. So A for altitude, and then C to rotate it. And if you press Control C as well, then Control V, you can copy and paste it. Yeah, if you hold X as well, you can do this. Look. Ooh. So this is what I love about the editor. You can do so much on it. I think what I might do is as well, should we play some Born in the Fire America mod in the next couple of days? I want to make like a line battle of something. I miss the old green. Which greens? Because I think I've still got them. Brutal Gator. I will remember that. I will definitely remember that. Welcome to the stream, everybody. We've got 54 people watching now. Welcome to the stream. Any ideas, do spam them me in the chat, because I need to know what other defences that we can add. So far we've added these cool little bunkers, these little wooden bunkers. We've added some pencil defences. We've added like a little football just to show that this is still the Toy Soldiers mod. We've got loads of defences such as these sandbags, and we've got a lot of foxholes as well. And this grass right here makes up for a lot of the cover for a great ambush. But one thing I do like to add on this map actually is a nice little bit of a stamp. So if we type in JJJ, that's what I always do, it takes us right to the stamp section, and then we want to make a mixture of these stamps right here. Look, so if we go to sand light, and then I think it's sand dark, I believe, that one, and then if we take those two and we just make them a tiny bit darker, it makes a nice little muddy spot on the ground. Look, and you can copy and paste those, and yeah, it looks really cool. So with that, I'm going to take those, and then we're going to type in stone _ AS. I think it's AS. I think it's these. Is it those? Oh, well, yeah, these ones here. Type in those stones there, look. Throw them on the ground, and that makes like a nice little pebble texture. And then just to add a bit of 3Dness to it, we want to go for stone. And then we want to scroll down to stone AF1A. We want to go for AF1B. We have just a mixture of these. And then once you've done those, you can hold the S button and resize them. And rotate them just to make it look a little bit more even. So now we've got that look, you can then take those and you can just add some cover around the place by copying and pasting them around. That makes it look a little bit more, I don't know, cool, I guess. Makes the map look a little bit more lively, in my opinion. I feel like the Bob Ross of mapping right here. Let's have some trees. Who loves Bob Ross? I used to love that dude. I used to put him on every time I went to sleep. I sometimes do, really, because he's just got one of those ASMR voices, doesn't he, really? He just really makes you sleepy, so. Paste a few of these. And even though these are copied and pasted, when you're actually in the battle, you can't tell because of all the grass. And they add a nice cover reference as well, so the soldiers will actually push forward with the more cover that there is. If there's no cover, they do tend to get more suppressed, depending on the amount of soldiers in front of them, but you can adjust that in this right here. So I'll have to go through that on a different video, but I do plan on making a whole list of tutorials. So what sort of tutorials do you guys want for Men of War? You want like a start to finish? Maybe we could start with the basics and then work our way through to the advanced section and then do all stuff like that, because I think that could be quite a success. Because I think I know pretty much everything there is to know about Men of War and its editor, in the mapping perspective anyway. I think there's a few things I don't know with the mission creating, but I can do pretty much all of it. So read the comments. Watchtowers. You see, I don't think we should have watchtowers because that would give away their position. And we don't want to give away our position because this is going to be an ambush. More water, someone put. 10k subs with no vids challenge. Right, I'm intrigued to see how many subs you've got with that dude. Can I not click his name? Oh, I can't click it. They've took it away. Okay, let me know in the comments how many subs you've got. Maybe you should add some raised sections of dirt like hills. That's a good idea. Hills, we can never have too many hills really. So where do you think we should have them? And with this position, we could lay this at the bottom of a hill. But remember, this has also got to match my battle map as well, just for reference. I'll have to put that into the main video. Right, itch my eye. Does anybody else ever get an itchy eye? I think if we raise the terrain up here, then we can make it look like the Legos or something, and the grey soldiers are just coming down the hill. And yeah, maybe because these guys are going to be the grey soldiers. There's going to be a couple of hundred of them. They're going to be bringing some of their tanks that they've been building, because Legos in this series, they're just really good at building things. And yeah, they're in charge of like building all the cities. And if you remember in season 1, when we did this same battle map, we had pretty much everywhere being the same, but this time, that time it was bare, and now there's just cities everywhere. Because if you remember, I think it was the Reds attacked the Legos and the Green set them free. Oh no, the Blue set them free, I believe. And they came out into the Great Separation. This is going to be cool. Look at that. So they can see just a few meters in front of them, and then when the Legos just come out, they're just going to get sprayed. It's going to be a really cool ambush. Jesus Christ, how many people are going to see the watchtowers? Broad wire. I mean barbed wire. I mean, we do need to add some barbed wire actually. Let's type that in. So if we just type in, if there's anything you're unsure about, you can always just type it in, look, and you can find it. So there's some barbed wire, but I don't like to use that one because I don't think you can destroy it. I like to use one which you can destroy. If you scroll all the way to the bottom, I believe there's one called, is it Wire Woods? Oh, I don't know actually, but that's still pretty cool. So we're going to have some of those because it looks like little lollipop sticks that have been cut down. I have a few of those. In fact, I've got a better one for that. Aha! Here's the barbed wire I like to use. Kind of reminds me of the actual wire that I used to have. There's also some fences I want to place down as well. So with this wire, we're just going to put nice little rows of it in front of this grass, I believe. What do you guys think? We need to leave little gaps in them just so the AI can move through them. But that's cool because it's making like little strong points for where the machine guns can just kill off all of the Legos as they come through. So instead of them coming through this bit right here, they're going to be all funneled through these little gaps. If we put a machine gun aiming right there and one aiming right there, they're just going to gun them all down, which is going to be pretty cool to watch. Who misses the Blue King? The Blue King, I know. Well, who knows? We're going to go back there one day, so maybe we'll be able to see some Easter eggs and see what actually happened. Ebony Thorpe, Weetans must claim vengeance for Emperor Malice. Well, maybe Emperor Malice isn't dead, you know, maybe he's still alive. I'm not going to confirm it otherwise, but wait until you see the next season. No spoilers though, because I could just kill him off if I want to, I've not decided yet. some of the characters might not necessarily be dead. If you notice from that specific video, only so many you saw actually die. So many have just been left open for development of the story, so it's up to you guys. Spam me in the comment section who should survive, who should die in each of my videos, and like I say, it's up to you guys. If you guys get the top vote, and everyone likes your comment and upvotes it to the top, then 90% of the time I am going to use your suggestion. So that's the way I want to run things from now on. And eventually I will create a Discord again as well, just not yet because it was really stressful having a Discord. And it seems a shame because I had one for so many years and it held a lot of sentimental value, but I just couldn't handle it really. It's been a really weird time. Especially for me and my admins, because it was just affecting. My admins weren't just my admins, you see, they're also my friends, and I feel like the stress of the Discord and the responsibility was just getting to us all really. Mighty, what's your favourite emperor or leader or king? My favourite was King Greenland. He was epic. I was so unhappy to kill him off really. I don't want to, but like I say, I took reference from the Discord, and everyone was annoyed with the greens, and everyone wanted to see something big happen in the series. So that's when we decided to nuke Greenington. And like I say, a lot of people, like when they make these sort of series, to be able to produce more of them and really scale their brand, they tend to make like every episode and then start putting them out one by one. But I chose differently, you see. I decided to write every episode one at a time. So as soon as I've made one, the other one isn't written yet. So anything could happen, anything could be changed. And that's the beauty of Army Men of War, because it's written not just by myself, but also by you guys. Because I like to take suggestions and see the reactions to each episode from you guys. Okay, that's going to be a nice one for a machine gun. Look how deep it is. Deep. Let's have a look. We've got so many people asking for watchtowers, howitzers. Okay, so you want a howitzer, mortars. What else do we have? Ruskin is annoying. I know Ruskin. He came out of nowhere. I thought that was really cool storytelling I did though. If you think about it, he kind of just disappeared, and he was a big power figurehead, wasn't he? That just disappeared out of nowhere, and all of a sudden he just popped up out of nowhere. And that whole Sunker Industries, that was said like episodes before. And if you rearrange the word Sunker, S-U-N-K-E-R, if you rearrange that, it actually spells Ruskin. So everything was like pre-planned in that sector of things, and he was embezzling millions of credits from Tangerian Mining Co. due to that whole ordeal. It's just so good. Oh, we just got a subscriber. God save the blues. Welcome to the mighty nation, Jeremiah Heron. Do subscribe if you haven't already, by the way. Also like the video, as it helps me, well, it helps more people see it because YouTube push it further. How do trenches work in the editor? Well, trenches work as a cover system, so they basically act as a means of cover, so the soldiers can then run to them, hide behind them, and it shrinks the field of view for the enemy, so less chance of them shooting them. And I guess that's kind of like real life, really. So yeah, we've got loads here. Look at all this. I think what we'll do is we'll build up some impassable terrain. So what we'll do is here we'll have some some rocks. We'll scale that up there. We'll add a bit of rock right there, and same with this edge bit, just so we know that the battlefield is where it is, so they can't go around the trenches. And if you hold shift and hold click, you can just do that, look, and you can smooth it off, so which is pretty cool. I used to use the polygon tool to smooth it off, and it used to ruin 90% of my maps, which was stupid. Yeah, let's have a look. Add a field hospital. Well, that's what I wanted to use this central point for, look. I think this point right here, I think we're going to get rid of all the water actually, because there's just too much water in there. But I think right here could be a cool field hospital. We can put some like beds and stuff. And maybe we could add a few crates. So if we type in crate, we can go for that, look. And then we go for, oh, not those ones, good God. They break my game then. They crash. We're going to go for... well, we want construction, we want entourage, and then we want to go all the way down to C. You see, it's took me many years to remember where everything is in this game, but I think I'm pretty good at it now. And we want to put some of these crates around, look. Shrink them down a little bit so they fit underneath the scaffolding. But under here could be like a really cool little supply area. Also where they could maybe drop off the wounded and stuff. Looks pretty cool, right? We even dug out like a little trench around the edge where they can lie down in it. That up there. That's pretty cool. I think we need to mud that off actually. The mud. And we'll get rid of the grass because we don't want grass where the mud is. Maybe a little bit. And we'll just smooth that edge off. That looks pretty cool, right? Any more suggestions? This is the second time I've watched your streams and they're really good. Thank you very much, dude. I do really try in my streams. I love to try and get, shout you guys out and read all your comments. But obviously, if things do get out of hand and there's like hundreds of people watching, it would be harder because of how many comments are coming through. But it's not the same as it used to be. I mean, I think when I used to stream, I used to have like 100 to 200 people consistently watching me. But because of how inconsistent I am as of late, the algorithms really stop promoting my videos, and it's really hard to maintain an audience these days, especially because I've been doing the same series for, well, 4 years, something like that, 3-4 years. How long have I been doing Army Men of War for now? And when did you guys find my channel? Tell me how you found my channel and when you found my channel in the comment section. It'd be interesting to see where you all came from. So, some mud around this edge. I think we'll put some rocks around the edge as well. That's really cool. So what I want to do is, as well soon I can't even speak. What I want to do soon is, right, I want to start a Star Wars series. I don't know if you guys like Star Wars, but I want to do it in the same manner as Army Men of War, but just with the Star Wars Galaxy at War mod. And I want to create an amazing story, just like Army Men of War, with our own made-up factions, where you guys can make decisions and things like that. And I think that's what I probably want to build my second Discord around. Just as a little test, because I feel like it's going to be so big, Star Wars, because we can just visit every planet. How many men are defending this? Well, I think about, I don't know, maybe a couple of hundred, maybe? Something like that. I don't really tend to count them. I just tend to give reference from what's on the battle map. So if there's a couple of companies on the battle map, I tend to put maybe between 200 and 300 men. Because, well, I class a company in this game to be anywhere between 85 and 150 men, but I do take into account their casualties as well. So if they've just had a battle, I tend to put less men rather than more. And also I take into account maybe lack of supplies and things like that. Tom Jones, you found my channel 3 years ago. That's insane, dude. That's a long time ago. That's back when I started all this stuff, wasn't it, really? I found your channel a couple of years back when I was on my own homepage. Oh no, wait, so that was back when the algorithm was promoting me. He was like 9 or 10 when he found my channel. That's crazy. Can you add anti-aircraft? I tell you what, yeah, that is something we definitely need in a position like this. We need some AA. So I tell you what we'll do is at the back we're gonna add maybe a road. I think let's add a road. So back here, what we're gonna do is we're gonna raise the terrain up just around the edge where they've dug out a road, and this is going to be a supply road. So we're just going to raise it up here, and this is also going to act as a sort of rear trench as well. We're going to build some bunkers into this, and we're also going to build some AA positions, place some barbed wire around the edge, things like that, and then we're going to have a road going through it. So right in between these two sort of these shingles right here. Is that what they call them? Shingles? Or is that that's what they call it on a beach, isn't it? We'll have this going all the way through here. And yeah, and then we can place a road in the middle then. So what I like to use for a road on this, because it's like zoomed in and it's actually a smaller map in size compared to what it would be like in real life, you see. I like to use this. So if you type in JJ down here and you go to road in the stamps, you can go to Eurostrip. Well, is that Eurostrip? Aerostrip, that's it. And I like to go for big one. So even though this is for an airport usually, I like to use it for a road because it's like a toy mod. So So what I want to do is you want to go to colour and then just darken it off so it looks more like a mud. Like that. And then I just want to copy and paste it. And then just curl it around the road like this, look. And it's going to look dope. And then what you do is after, I'll show you how you blend it into the terrain. Place that going through there. And I'll tell you what, maybe we could have like a convoy or something come through here at the end. Maybe that's what they have to protect or something. Maybe the reinforcements and the supplies coming through to keep the soldiers all supplied up right here to stop the Legos from breaking through to help the Reds. Because I think the Greys are going to come in and help the Reds, you see. I don't think, have the Greys ever allied with them? Well, of course they have. They allied through them throughout the whole series. I don't think they've ever allied with them in the human dimension though. It's just in the plastic dimension. So for those of you that don't know as well, does everybody seem to understand what's happened so far in the story of this new series? Because if you don't, I can explain. Actually, who is defending, who is attacking? You've got the Greens defending, and you're going to have the Grey Legos attacking, so it's going to be pretty cool. With Novid's challenge, we have the most territory in the human world. Let's have a look. Oh, you found my channel watching Daily Tactics. Yeah, Daily's awesome, dude. If you sit in his channel, Daily's just exploded. That dude's viral now. He's going to have like 1 million subscribers in a year's time. But yeah, Daily's awesome, man. Do you know what? He's become a bit of an inspiration to me, to be honest, because of how hard he's worked. I've never seen a YouTuber work as hard as that dude, honestly. Daily is really... He works his socks off, mate. Absolutely works his socks off. So, there's some more grass over here. But yeah, me and Daily's channels, we're quite similar, really. We tend to do very similar content. I mean, I have my Army Men of War, he has Army Men Civil War. And yeah, we have a very similar... We have a story as well, a persistent story. Daily is the best. Let's have a look. Jeremiah Heron. Welcome to the stream. Noel Garcia, hey, can I be a good character in the series, like one of those side characters? Well, what I want to do is, for character referencing, I'm going to put up those little polls that I do. And I want you guys to just drop your characters in there, because then whenever I need a new character for the series, I'm only going to be picking from those polls. And they'll be on the community tab. So it's not like I'm going to use every character on there, because that'll just be impossible, because we get hundreds of comments. But I will be using just that for reference, so I won't be making any of my own up really. I'll just be using that, so some of you guys will get picked. My dog's scratching on the door, I think. How do you quick save like that? Control S. Always do it. Every 5 minutes or so you want to just drop a quick save, because this game is terrible for crashing sometimes. Yeah, look at this. It's looking pretty epic so far. We've got a trench system. We've got the foxholes. We've got a lot of defences in play. We've got the pencils. God, eating my mic. We've got a nice supply area right there. What else do we have? At the back right here, we're going to have a nice little artillery position. I'm thinking we're going to have like one aiming that way, one aiming in the centre, and one aiming that way. So we'll just have this one artillery position. And it'll be field artillery. And then at this rear part right here, we're going to have a nice road. So it's going to be pretty cool. And then mud all this off. Then I'll show you what I do to blend it in a moment. Put a nice mud patch underneath it. Sweet as a nut. But I do want to try and get an upload out as well tonight. I think I've already done the intro. It looks pretty cool, the intro does. It's a nice little cinematic. That's just set in the background of this video at the minute in Sony Vegas editing software. So I want to try and get a video out tonight if I can, and a video out tomorrow. And then I want to start planning this Star Wars thing as well, because I want to work with Galaxy at War on something. Like the actual team, I want to work with them on a personal project. I want to help them out with updates as well. Let's have a look. I watch Baron sometimes. He's a cool channel as well. I've spoke to Baron a few times actually, and he's helped me out with a lot of promotion for my channel in the past. I don't know if you've noticed, but there has been some Army Men of War videos on Baron's channel. So go and check him out if you haven't already. He does a really good job with it. What I used to do was I used to make him custom missions, and I used to send them to him, and in return he'd give me a shout out. And obviously you know that guy. That guy's huge. He's a big YouTuber, so he used to do wonders for me, that them shout outs did. Same with Diplex as well. I used to work a lot with Diplex. I've worked with Daily. I've worked with a cool YouTuber called Konoha, if you remember the old Star Wars faction videos. What else have I worked with? I've worked with quite a few Men of War YouTubers, to be honest. I think maybe that's why things haven't been as I don't know, booming lately, because I've not really been doing that many collabs, to be honest. And that combined with lack of uploads as well, it really plays its toll. There we go. That's looking pretty cool. Loads of defences. Look, so if you've got a soldier pinned down in this like foxhole right here, he can come out. He can use these rocks right here as cover, and slowly make his way to the other foxholes as well. Let's have a read of the comments. Do I know Pixelated Apollo? I've never actually spoke to Pixelated Apollo, no. I know of him, obviously, and I guess I'm part of that little Men of War circle. We'll play similar games, I guess. But no, I've never... I know Diplex knows him, and I know that Daily knows him, but I've never personally spoke to Pixel. I've watched a lot of his videos, though. He does some really cool Total War videos, doesn't he? Maybe you can add more mod. I love your voice. It's perfect for you, YT. You think? You think I've got a British voice, a very, very British voice. And I used to be really self-conscious about my voice until I just watched so many of my own videos back. Yes, I used to watch my own videos. I like a shadow, but it was mainly just so I could see what I could improve on and things like that. But you do get used to hearing your own voice. So if you don't like your own voice on camera, or you don't like your own voice when you're recording something, all I advise is just keep listening to yourself, because it kind of grows on you. It kind of just starts to become a normal voice. But I used to hate it. I used to really hate my voice. And if you go way back in my to the old episodes of Men of War, it used to be like, "Hi guys, welcome back to another episode of Men of War." And I used to speak a lot more like this at the back of my throat rather than just speaking with my normal voice. And yeah, it's kind of embarrassing, really. I'll have to do like a video one time where I like review some of my older content. That'd be really cool. We'll have a cringe fest. Can you add some trucks and jeeps? The Battle of Marawi. What is the Battle of Marawi? I might have to Wikipedia that one. That's how I found your channel when he shout you out for making a map he played on. Oh, was that when Baron shouted me out? Let's have a look. Am I getting everybody's comments? Like I say, if I do miss your comment, do keep reading, like adding them, and I will just keep trying to read them out. Also, we need to come up with some cool memes on this channel, dudes. I feel like I take this stuff way too seriously sometimes. We need to meme this up. We've got no... I don't know. Like, I call you guys the Mighty Nation, you know, but we need to come up with something new. The Mighty Nation's getting a bit old now. We need to come up with something. An organisation. Oh, dudes, that's something else I want to do. Speaking of organisation, I've got a Mafia mod that's just sitting there, and I really want to make something with that. Oh, that's a nice track. I really like that. That'd be great for a beach, for a tank. That'd be amazing. But yeah, what I usually do is I usually take those two textures, which... Oh, where are they? I've lost the textures! I'm going to have to replace them, aren't I? Underneath this. Ah, that's the one. There we go. And with this, look, you just want to go into order, because this places the order from which it sits. So I just like to put it on 999, because usually they're set at 1. And then you just want to go around the edges like that, look. And it blends the road in. It looks pretty cool. Spam it. You can never have enough stamps on this game. I place stamps until it crashes. Literally. So it just has to look perfect. There we go. We've got a nice road. And that tends to get rid of all the corners as well. You see all like the messy bits that was making the road not look so cool. You can just hide them like that. And it looks very seamless then. There we are. Keep spamming them. My voice sounds very therapeutic. So, do I know Blitz? Again, I know of Blitz, but I don't. I've never actually spoke to Blitz now. But I know of him through Baron. So. The only YouTubers that I know, kind of thing, is the ones that I've spoke to is Daily, Baron, and Diplex. Oh, and Kanoa. And that's about it, really. I think they're the only YouTubers that I actually know. This map needs trenches. There's trenches over here, dude. Look, we've got trenches over here. Look at these. Some beautiful Jenga trenches. And they look really cool, actually. I'm really proud of these. It looks just like Brecourt Manor, the toy version of Brecourt Manor. Maybe that's what we'll call the map. We might call this Brecourt Manor. Or think of a toy pun. We need like a pun. So, Toy Court Manor? Good God. Someone's going to get me demonetized with those comments. I just had to remove it. Haha, removes your comment. The Mighty Crew. Mighty Squad. I love your content, but it isn't getting the views it deserves. Do you know what? It doesn't matter, dude. Honest to God, I appreciate the views that I do get. I mean, there's YouTubers out there that don't get 50 viewers, you know. Like, I get a consistent 50 viewers, 60 viewers at this precise moment, and that's quite a lot for me. It's a hell of a lot. I remember back when I first started this, I was getting like, I think it was like 5 or 10 viewers consistently, and I was like, that was loads for me. But I think the most viewers I've ever had in a live stream is about 200, something like that, consistently. And that was back when I was viral. I mean, that was a good like year, one or 2 years ago. But, who knows? You know, as long as I'm consistent with my uploads, you know, and if you guys can help me out, you know, by leaving a comment on each of my videos, you know, liking my videos, YouTube will promote them more. So if you can help me out in that department, that would be really, really awesome. And share them with friends as well. If you feel like you know somebody that is into this kind of content, you know, I think what would you say this niche is? I would say this falls under like game design, toy army men, obviously, hobbies, art and creativity. I guess that's what this all falls under. Oh, and lore and storytelling as well. We're big on the storytelling. Can I play PUBG? Hell yes, man. We could play some PUBG. Would you guys watch me play PUBG? Let's get a yes or no in the chat. Maybe we could play some of that in the future, because I do have it. I do have PUBG. I'm not playing Fortnite though. I'm not doing that. You're not going to get me on Fortnite. Not happening, dudes. Right, does anyone here know the royal family? I wish I did. Please put an armory. So if you want an armory, we can build an armory just for you, my friend. Let's build an armory. Where should we put it though? That is the big question. So that's where the direction the enemies are going to be coming from. We're going to have an armory just at the back over here. We can place the armory just here. So what we'll do is we'll raise the terrain right here, and then we're going to just raise it around there like that. And that's like they tend to do this a lot in the military. They tend to just build the like the mud up just to try and create like a sort of perimeter, because there's nothing better to shoot at, really. You know, there's nothing better for cover than actual earth itself, is it really? But, yeah, so it's a good way just to dig it up. Nice cheap way as well. I'm just going to build that up over there, and now we can place down our armory. So if we need an armory, we're going to get some of these cardboards. Get a cardboard wall, and we're just going to go around the edges with this then. Go to constraint none, and there we go. What should we do? Should we make like a little hexagon one? That'd be pretty cool. Yeah, we'll make a hexagon armory. This is a pentagon. No, it would be a hexagon, wouldn't it? So we'll do that there. We'll do that there. We'll have another one out there. And then we'll build the earth up around it. Like this. And that looks sweet. There we go. Sorry if I'm missing your comments. I am trying to alt-tab. I'll come out. Apex. I've never actually played Apex. How come there are some water on the trenches? They're going to have trench foot. Do you know what? That's actually a really good point. One of the biggest problems in World War I was the trench foot. And they had to start building their trenches out, didn't they? They had to start like putting wood down on the floors and things like that just to try and stop it. Because I think trench foot was killing more people than the actual bullets in the bomb. So, but these guys aren't going to have trench foot because they're not here for long. In World War I, they tend to have trench foot because they're there for months and years. But this would be a position which is just days old. So, as long as they change their boots and keep their feet dry, I guess it'll take them a little while to get trench foot. But remember, these guys are plastic as well. So, can a plastic person get trench foot? Wait, Mighty, add a kamikaze jeep for the attackers. I don't think I've got any kamikaze jeeps. I'm so happy you hate Fortnite, Mighty. Everyone else loves Fortnite. You've lost friends over it. And I'll tell you something, my little brother loves Fortnite. It's like he's crazy mad into Fortnite, and I think that's what's put me off it, you know. I've never really gave it a chance though, so. But it's not for me really, it's just a little bit too cartoony. I say that whilst I'm sat here playing with toy army men, but yeah, it's just a little bit too cartoony for me. I prefer PUBG and the new Call of Duty and things like that, if I'm going to play those sort of games. Can I make more Total War videos? I want to make more Total War videos. Total War was one of my favourite games, but it's hardly worth the upload, to be honest, because nobody clicks it. Last time that I uploaded a Total War video, it got all over, I think it got like 1,000 views or something, and I wouldn't mind if it got 1,000 views in like a day, but you know, with how many subscribers we've got on this channel, we've got only 50,000. And if only I'm getting 1,000 views over like a 6-month period on Total War videos. But I'd love to start making them. I play Total War in my spare time. But if you guys want to see more Total War, do let me know, because I've got all of them. I've got every Total War, and I like to roleplay on it. I just like to zone out and just actually pretend to be the kings, the queens, and the, you know, that's what I do on Total War. I've been playing a lot of Total War 3 Kingdoms lately. Fortnite is kind of dying, I know, but come on, Fortnite dying. That's still, so instead of it getting 50 million daily players, you know, they're only getting 10 million. You know? So even though they're dying, they're still very popular. Do you have heavy artillery on the map? No, but we are going to be placing heavy artillery. Maybe, where did we say we was going to put it? It was right here, wasn't it? We're going to place heavy artillery right here. Tell you what, actually, let's build the earth up and like really sort of mask out where the artillery is going to go. We'll have one there, we'll have one there, we'll have one there. Let's build the earth up. That reminds me of like the Vietnam War. Pretty cool. So to do that, we're going to put some sandbags down these central points as well, just to make it look cooler. That looks sweet. We'll have another one there. This is going to be like a 3-way artillery position. Sweet. And I think now we can actually place some actual artillery on the ground just to see what it looks like. So if we go to Army Men of War Entity, in fact you guys can help me place down the artillery. So if we go to, I'm just going to save it again, make sure it doesn't crash. If it crashes, I will just load it back up. But that's the problem with this game. I could just click on something random, it'll just crash out of nowhere. So if we go to Army Men of War Artillery, green artillery. In fact, no, we want static artillery, don't we? So we want to go to Army Men of War static gun, and we'll go through these. So we can see we've got a nice red D. Is that a China 25? Don't know what that is. 25 mil. Oh, we've got this. Oh, this is cool. What do you guys think? The D30. We have that. It's kind of a fixed artillery position, quite heavy. I hate Legos. Why do you hate Legos, dude? Oh, I love Legos, man. You should do some Warhammer 40k videos. Do you know what? I might do in the future. I might do, but I want to do Star Wars first, because Star Wars is cool, in my opinion. What do you guys prefer, Star Wars or Lego? Let's have a nosy. If I missed any comments. Battle map in tonight's video. So do you guys actually like the battle map then? We have like another one there. And we could, oh, that's a big one. And we could have that. That's more field artillery, isn't it? Oh, dudes. What about this beast? We could have this in the middle as an anti-aircraft gun. And we could have 2 pieces of artillery either side. What do you guys think? Does that look pretty cool? Everyone's like, Lego, Star Wars. What about Star Wars Lego? Combine the two together, you've got your dream thing. I was trying to get like Star Wars Legos in Men of War, but I exported it and it just looked terrible. Let's have a look. New thing in Minecraft. I've actually got some Minecraft stuff in Men of War. I don't know if you... Can I find it? Let's see if I can find it. If I go to... Let's just place down one of our Lego soldiers right here. Look. So we've got a nice Lego dude right here. And we need to have a little look through our skins. Look, there he is, the King of Greenland. He's dead, unfortunately. Still got his skin though. Ah! Who knows who this guy is? Come on. You guys from the 90s, you should know who this is. He's awesome. I ported him. Well, did I port him? I believe I did. It might have been my buddy actually. I can't remember. Yeah, I've got loads of skins on this that I haven't actually attached to a breed yet. You should do something with daily tactics. I keep meaning to do something with daily, but I think it's because we have different time zones. I mean, he lives in the USA, doesn't he? And I live in England, so he's awake when I'm asleep, and I'm asleep when he's awake. So it's really hard to try and catch each other at the right time. And he's always busy as well. Like that dude works a million times harder than me on YouTube. So he must upload like 60 videos a month. I upload about 50. So and that's on a good month. So it's just really hard to find the time to be able to do collabs with Daily. But I'm up for it if he is. Fortnite is. I think I've caught up with all the comments. Place for the officers. Well, the place for the officers was going to be at the artillery. Usually they would sit back here, wouldn't they, and they'd look out of their binoculars and things like that. Like I said, we're going to have a ammo dump right here. So if we go to construction, is it in construction? I don't know. Army Uniform Entity, buildings. Aha! I found it. If we go to Entourage and then we go to Objects Military, we can actually make the ammo dump now. That's cool. Body bags. What should we have? We need some of those. We'll have some of those. We'll have some of those. Some of those. There's so much we can use. Some of those. Do you know what, I'll take it all. I'll have it all. Save my money. Like, that's cool. Like, that's like a cool little medical quarters. Maybe we could have some of those just like stationed around. Maybe we could put like one in here for the medical bay. That look pretty dope. Another one there. That looks really cool actually. I think they're from Company of Heroes. Mighty, you created Sergeant Rosso. Alright, did you add him to the community tab? If you add him to there, maybe we could use him in the future. Do a collab with Baron Von Games. I've actually collabed with Baron Von Games on multiple occasions. Multiple occasions. Probably about, I think about 10 times nearly. You have to go and check out some of the videos. I think if you type in Baron Von Games Mighty Mapper 123, you'll see some of our work. I should actually be studying. That's what I've been doing. I've been doing nothing but studying lately for my interview with this company that I'm hopefully getting a job with. I've got an interview on the 3rd of next month, and it's a really good job, so I'm hoping I get it. That's why I've not been uploading as much. I've been really focusing my brain on that side of things rather than the whole YouTube side of things. I mean, I love YouTube, but sometimes you just got to know when to prioritize other things, you know what I mean? Got a nice ammo dump over here. I think what we'll do is just to make it look more explosive and make it so people can actually blow the ammo dump up, I'll make it a fuel dump as well. So if we go to, I think it's construction, and we go to Entourage, we go to barrels, we'll go for nice green barrels like that. And if you go into their options like this, like you can go to their stuff, and you can actually turn it to fuel, which means that when it's shot, it will blow up. And we can copy and paste them. Maybe we put some on top of each other, so we make a group of 4. Copy and paste those, build them up like that, rotate them. Oh, what have I done? Yeah, we can make a fuel dump as well. Even though, realistically, these guys wouldn't have fuel, they would have batteries, but never mind. I'll tell you what, we'll place some batteries around with them as well. And we need a couple of singles like that, and then we need a 3-way. Well, that came out wrong. We need 3 with 1 on top. It's a 4-way. Right, we need to put a few of those around, just make it look really cool. We'll add a few on the side as well. That's it. So realistically now, if just one bullet catches this area, the whole place will go boom. I think. I hope. We'll have to test it. We'll see during the main battle. A stray bullet's bound to hit that. Absolutely bound to hit it. I will check my Instagram after I've finished live streaming. We've been live streaming for 1 hour and 12 minutes already. That's crazy. Is there any more questions, by the way, that I can answer? Mighty Mapper, can you put paratroopers as reinforcements, please? Like I say, I'm not very good at scripting paratroopers, but I think the units that are going to be fighting in this will be standard infantry, I believe. But maybe we could do something with paratroopers in the future. Let's get some of those batteries. Where's that battery go? There it is. I'm going to put some of these around just to make it look like... Maybe that's battery acid. That's what it could be. So, those barrels right there are full of battery acid. For the Duracells, you know. Or we can call it alkaline or something, I don't know. Put some of those on the ground. Stand one up, lean up against them. Oh, we've got a toy ammo dump right there, look. We could have like a group of like 3 or something right there. That looks cool. That'd be really cool to fight through, actually. General, why do we need so many green barrels with few weapons of a soldier? It will all blow up. Literally, one hit and that thing goes up. Do you think I'm going to upload tonight? I'm hoping so. I am hoping so. I think I have got this map nearly ready. We've got a lot done in this live stream, to be honest. I'm not going to be doing all these edges. I'm going to be doing this side mainly, but this rear past this road, there's not really going to be much over here. So I think I'm going to bring the edge of the map in like this. Look, you can always bring the edge of the map in and make it smaller by going on to a device, well, clip. Then you go to show map borders, and then you can select the edge of the border like this, look. And then you can bring it in about there. I think that's where I want it. And this will make it so your soldiers can't go over there. And it'll also give your map a fog of war. We're going to do this around the edge of all of the map. So we're going to bring it into about there. And it'll stop the map from like being just a line. And it will give it like that really cool fog look at the sides. Bring that to there. And I don't know if you can hear the music across the road, but I live right next to a fairground. And it's so loud, so it's really hard for me to record sometimes because of that noise next door. But I think I've configured my recording software so it doesn't pick up much noise from that direction. What is your dream country to live in? I think mine is probably England. I just want to have a nice country cottage somewhere maybe, or America. I would like to move to America. Oh, welcome to the stream, Molten Uprising MK4000. Can I make a Halo mod? I think there's already a Halo mod out there somewhere, it's just not been released yet. I would love to get my hands on one, it would be really cool. I think I've got like an old version of a Halo mod somewhere that I could play with. I'll have to find it out for you guys and maybe make a video and post a link to it or something in the description. That's another thing we could do in the future as well. What would you guys like if I made like maps and stuff? And whatever maps that I make, which isn't Army Men of War of course, because obviously you need the specific mod for that. And that thing, this mod's like 500 terabyte. Not gonna lie. But if I did make it for any other mod, would you guys like me to post the link to the map and the mission that I use for the video in the description so you guys can download it and play it yourselves? That could be really cool. That's if you've got Men of War, that is. Another thing I want to do as well is I really want to move to Call to Arms. But for some reason it just won't work on my computer and I can't for the life of me get it working. I accidentally unsubscribed. No! How is Frankie? He's really good. He's not in the room at the minute. He's currently asleep in the other room. But recently I had to pay out for an operation on his ear. He unfortunately got a form of ear cancer where all tumours built up in his ears. And it cost me a lot of money. I raised a lot of money for it, nearly £1,000, and I had to have his ear cut out basically. So at the minute he's got a big hole in the side of his head. But he can hear again finally, which is a good thing. And no tower. Try to just reinstall it. I've tried reinstalling Call to Arms time and time again, but it just won't work. I might message the developers to be honest and try and get somebody to come over and help me manually install it, because it used to work, but now it just doesn't for some reason. We need some of these bad boys, some of these shells, and we need to put them right next to the artillery. Like that. Oh, that looks cool. That looks really cool. I have another one right there. So then the soldiers will just pick one out of the box, and then they would use them. Look at that. That looks so cool. And this is where, like, oh, I tell you what, actually, we're gonna put the commander. He can have like a little bunker at the back right here. If we raise these up right here, and we put some right there, this can be like the little bunker area where the commander can sit. Right there. And if we take one of these things right here, there we go. We've got a nice little spot for the commander right there then. Maybe like, who would it be who's in charge of 3 companies of men? It would be a colonel, wouldn't it? I believe it would be a colonel. Tell me in the comments, would it be a colonel that's in charge of 3 companies of Greens? If you have the time, can we watch a battle of Marawi on YouTube? Maybe you'd have some inspiration for your art. Yeah, I'm always looking for new ideas, especially for historical battles and things like that. You feel bad for that dog? I do feel bad. I feel bad for him. I mean, there was 2 options for me, unfortunately, and it was either pay a lot of money to get his ear done, which was the only option for me. Personally, I'd sell everything before I'd quit YouTube, before I had to obviously do the second option. But no, that's been really stressful for me. So that's another reason why I've been disappearing this past year or so, because he's been really ill and it's been really getting me down. And COVID, boo COVID. How is everyone getting on with the whole COVID situation anyway? Today they wouldn't let me into a store because I didn't have my mask, but I've now got a new mask, so I mean, I look a bit like an idiot. I look like I'm putting underpants over my face because it's made out of that kind of fabric. But yeah, my I think my stepmom, I think she made me one. She made me my own. No, I think it was my auntie actually. She made me my own mask, and it really hurts my ears. You know, and yeah, it's annoying, isn't it? Does everybody else have to wear the masks when they go into the supermarket, into the store? And COVID's a giant pain in the bottom at the minute for me. Huge pain in the ass. Right. So what we got here anyway? So our defences are coming along strong right here. Really strong. We've got a ton of foxholes. We've got some support foxholes at the back. Maybe we could script maybe some radios or something to, as long, and oh, I'll tell you what, the script that I could do, if the radio man is alive, it unlocks the ability to bring in air support. That'd be pretty cool. But then the second that we lose the radio man, air support goes out the window because obviously they'll have no one to call it in. So maybe I could put in a script like that. That'd be really cool. And then with the greens, they look so cool. I'm so glad that I upgraded all the skins. You remember that when we had the original skins from season 1? They look terrible. They're just like these little pixelated things. But so far we've got a medical place for supplies. We've also got a ammo dump and fuel dump. We have some artillery positions with an AA position at the back. Loads of foxholes. A ton of trenches, barbed wire. I think we're getting there, dudes. I think we're getting there. We did it, boys. We have a bunker. Yes. Are you going to check Insta? I can't check it at the minute. I will check it. In fact, I can. I'll check it on my phone really quick. But yeah, do come and follow me on Instagram, dudes. So if you type in MightyMapper123 on Instagram, and you can come across, you can DM me. I will reply. I'm not one of those guys that just likes to ignore you. So I will try and reply to your messages. Can you please try and make an Umbara battle for Star Wars? Hell yeah, I love Umbara. Umbara is cool, man. You know, write that. Can't spell. But Umbara. Umbara. There we go. It's cool. But yeah, come over to Instagram, dudes. I need more followers over there, to be honest. I don't really shout my Instagram out that much. But yeah, I've also got Twitch, I've got Instagram, I've got Facebook, I've got everything. All you just got to do is search MightyMapper123. Unless you're on Twitch, then you've just got to search MightyMapperSam. Then you'll find me on there. You should have medic scripted to run around. Do you know what? I've tried to script that so many times, and I just couldn't do it. Mighty Mapper, do you have a girlfriend? At this precise moment, no. I mean, a guy that sits here and plays with toy army men for a living, he just screams no girlfriend, dude. Yeah, no, I'll tell a lie. I was seeing someone for a little while, but it didn't really work out. But you don't need them. You just all that you need is Army Men of War. That's all you need. It's like it's better than a girlfriend, you know. And a map editor, you can just express yourself, you know, by creating things, you know. Mighty, I had a good idea. Scroll up and find it, please. Of what I had. Hello, I'm a big fan of your Army Men of War series. I've been following her since the launch of the first season. I would like to thank you for making my days better. Oh, thank you very much, dude. Thank you very much. Why is it so laggy in America / Florida? What, is my stream gone laggy? No, I don't believe it has. I don't believe my stream's laggy. I mean, I can see my stream right here and it doesn't appear laggy. The delay for us is like 5 minutes. What, 5 minutes? Is it really? On my end, it's like 2 minutes, I believe. Don't look at my stream health. Stream is healthy according to this. Mighty Mapper, the trick to get a girlfriend is just to be yourself. That is true. I recommend that to everybody. Be yourself. Don't give a crap about what anybody else says. Just do what you want to do. If they don't like it, just get rid of them. That's the way I see it. You know, because just be you. You get one life in this world. You know, just live it, man. Got some more of those. Try and cover the edges. Try and stop the barrels from being shot. You know, that's the main goal right here. I think that's something they probably actually do as well. That's something we need to place more of. These tank barriers. I think I've only got like 3 on the whole map. But we need to stop the tanks from getting through, don't we? So we'll have 3 there, 3 there. I'll have another 3 right there, hidden in that grass. We'll have another 3 over there. And yeah, I think that should do the job. Oh no, more over here. Put this in between here. I think that's Jobs a good one right there. Jobs a good one. So Chewy the Cute, welcome to the stream, dude. You need a gamer girl. Do you know how rare they are, dude? They're so rare, especially in my town. Might have happened. I've already read that one. Why have a girlfriend when you can lead armies in Army Men of War? Exactly. You don't need a girlfriend. You know, when you can play God. You know, I'm God. You watch, someone's going to take that out of context, cut that out, and then that's it, I'm going to be cancelled. But no, this game is like, actually, you just got everything. You can do anything that you want. You can just create any world, create any story. It's a really good way to express yourself, to be honest. But, yeah, one day I probably will get a girlfriend, and I won't be able to make these sort of videos because I've got a girlfriend. You know, the Laugh Creator, thank you very much. Pop some tanks on the gas supply. What kind of tanks should we have? In fact, do the Greens even have... the Greens don't even have tanks at this position. They could, in fact, they could have some light vehicles, mechanized vehicles. Otherwise it goes against my law that I've wrote, you see. So we could go for Armament of War units. We could go for APC. Oh god, I'm going to save it just in case. And FAV. Ooh, that's Marine. That's for the Marines. I kind of like this one, but this is Marine as well. We'll have some of these. I think we'll have a couple of these parts up over here. We'll mount them as the battle commences, so our scripts and dudes to run towards them or something. But yeah, I need armoured cars. Like a Sidemen. Yeah, technically I am in the same country as the Sidemen, so we're all Brits, that's all it is. Famous last words, why do we got so many fuel? Yep, dead. Frankie should be a character, maybe a general. No, what I was going to do is I was going to make Frankie Zilla, and was going to have like this giant dog appear on the map, and yeah, it was going to be Frankie, and yeah, it was going to make him like a boss. But unfortunately my skills for coding aren't that good, so... Am I a fan of Godzilla? I love Godzilla. Great movie. Well, they're all okay movies. Not a big fan of the later ones, to be honest. I prefer the old 90s one. Hello Mighty, first ever stream of your channel. Welcome to the stream, dude. Shout out to 0SACF. Put barbed wire and anti-tank traps around the barrels. Do you know what? I don't know. Let's have a view. Should we do a test? Do you know what? We're going to test it. Are you ready for this, dudes? Right. Let's get a soldier. We're going to get this guy right here. And we're going to see if we can get a few shots off. So we're going to save it really quick. We're going to press start. And, oh no, I forgot to change the player. No, I didn't. Player's changed. Don't shoot me. Please don't shoot me. Right then, guys, we've got a mission. Our mission is to test if these barrels are explosive. Let's just test the range. What? They didn't explode. These should explode. I put fuel in them. Have I got a conflicting mod? I can knock them over? What's going on? Yep, they're not exploding. So we'll try grenade. Maybe this will work. Hopefully this will work. Yep, there we go. They exploded. Well, that was terrible. I remember back in like the in the old days for the usual old men of war. Usually you could just shoot one bullet at it and it'll blow up. Now for some reason you need to throw a grenade at them. I guess it makes more sense. At least we can knock them over. They have a little bit physics. Yep, that was terrible. Didn't really play out the way I wanted it to. But I'll tell you what, I've got a better idea. Instead, we can put those big barrels down there. Do you know, those big FD ones? I'm pretty sure that they blow up, so... I think I'm going to end the stream very soon. And how long have we been streaming for? Nearly an hour and a half. So we'll round it up to an hour and a half and then... But I am going to be trying to get an upload out for you guys as well. I do want to try and get an upload out for you all. That'd be funny. I'll just try and catch up with your comments. Mighty is my light idea script. What do you mean by light bulb? Going through the trenches with ammo boxes. Oh, okay. It's a light bulb for idea. I'm dumb. I'm stupid. Right. I just joined the stream. I know, sorry dude. And I've been streaming for an hour and a half now, and if it's already 8 o'clock my end, so if I want to get an upload out tonight as well, I need to end the stream very soon and start cracking on with some recording and some editing as well. If not, I probably will have to get this video out for tomorrow. But we'll see what happens. It's because it's so late, you see. The way my videos work is... If I work this late, right, I've also got to render the video, so I've got to finish the map, I've got to script the mission, I've got to record the video, I've got to edit the video, and I've got to render the video. So can you imagine how long that takes? That's like 6 or 7 hours worth of work. And it's already 8 o'clock, so 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I won't be done till 2 o'clock in the morning at this rate. But who knows? So I might have to get the video out tomorrow. I don't realise how late it was, but I've definitely got 2 videos on the way. 2. So it's 2 maps nearly done. Yeah, that was a little bit of a fail right there. I was expecting them to go to blow them up, but we can use these, look. Oh, well done. Just got rid of the UI there. If we go to construction, oh no, if I type in fuel, that should work. There we go. We'll use one of these bad boys. We'll have one there, we'll have another one there, we'll have another one there. That was pretty cool. Don't know how defended that's going to be though. Let's test that out. I'll tell you what, we'll put the guy, to end the video, we're going to put the guy in this thing. We'll get him at the back here. When it loads. It's going to take a while. As I read the comments. Make the artillery Nerf guns. Do you know what? That'd make a really cool mod actually, a Nerf mod for Men of War. Just watch everyone shoot each other with Nerf bullets. Or paintball guns. That'd be pretty cool. So yeah, we're going to get this guy at the back. Then I'm going to go and tend to my dog. So there we go, we'll press start. And hopefully we'll be able to destroy these now. Why can't I place him? What's going on? It's player 0. I do this every time. Right. Can we blow it up with a gun? That is the question. Nope. Okay. We'll try a grenade instead. Grenade out. I have pressed the start button so it won't affect my progress. Will this blow it up? That's terrible. Well, at least we blew up all the barrels. Okay. We're just going to get in this bad boy instead. Has it got fuel in it? You can actually make it so these things have ammo and fuel as well. Just gonna pull back. And now shoot. Do they not blow up? Seriously? You're actually kidding me, right? Have I broke my game or something? Right, we need a tank. I'm not stopping until I blow these vehicles up. Right, so we need a nice big tank. We're gonna go for Men of War tanks. Should we whack an Abrams down? We're gonna go for an Abrams. Just why not? There we go. We've got the Abrams. Now we're gonna get you out, sir. Get out of there. Now we're gonna try and blow this little ammo dump up. Or it's too late. What time is it? 12 minutes past 8. Good guy. Oh, see you later, Jeff. Thank you for tuning in, dude. Right, let's try this. Is he getting in? Hurry up, dude. Come on. So this is one guy operating the turret and driving. That is terrible. Absolutely terrible. Right, there's something wrong with this ammo dump. It's an epic fail. You are actually kidding me. It went through the fuel and through to the other side. Right, switching around. So what do we have? HTVR. We need high explosive. This should do the job. If this doesn't work, then I need to completely rethink my whole career on YouTube. Right, let's do this. In the middle. Come on, we need an epic explosion right here. That was a little bit better. A little bit better. We're going to try a direct hit now with this thing. Yes! We did it! Thank God for that. Oh no. Oh yeah, I forgot that this grass catches fire, so we could see like all the grass just like catch fire, like a huge forest fire. In fact, that could kill every unit on this battlefield. Let's try another shot. Boom! So it does work, you just need to get a high caliber round on it, so. Yeah, there we go. So anyway, I'm going to end the stream now, but thank you for all tuning in. I do appreciate it. I am going to try and get another upload out tonight. If I don't, it will be tomorrow, for definite, because I've not really got that much else to do tomorrow anyway. And yeah, so thank you all for watching. Like, subscribe, and also tune in for the next one. So turn your notifications on. And I will see you all